I feel like my head looks really tiny in comparison to my body. I'm wearing another of Zach's jumpers today because we truly have reached that stage. This one's from Arquette, I believe. I'll try and link it up down below. Good morning, welcome back to the vlogs. I've just put some makeup on. It was a very long, slow process, but we got there in the end. I'm gonna obviously film this vlog today, but also film my January books today. So I thought that warranted a little bit of makeup. I thought today we would do a little bit more of like a worky vlog, even though it's probably not going to be that dissimilar from my other vlogs. But usually when I vlog, I try and keep the day open and free so I can ramble with ease and have the mind space to ramble. But yeah, I thought today we'd do a worky vlog. I'm going to try and film this video. I'm also going to try and edit it. Yes, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I have actually written my January reviews and my January books sort of guidelines for my video as well, which I find really helpful. And when I don't write them, I tend to make a lot less sense. So I have done that. So hopefully it should be fairly straightforward. But book videos do require a fair bit of prep. I've been pretty bad on my reading actually in general this week. I've been trying to get through Titus Grown, like I think I said in the last vlog. I've just been trying to step up my sort of work and stuff at the minute, just so I might have a little bit of maternity leave, definitely after she's arrived, but hopefully a little bit before she's arrived as well. The joys of self-employed life, obviously. I'm not going to get paid during maternity leave and there's lots of things to pay for these days. We'll update you on the house accordingly in time. I know I get lots of questions about the house and there will be things happening in the not too distant future. So don't worry, I will keep you updated. But yes, anyway, I'm trying to be a little bit more on it at the moment, so I've got a bit less time to read and also just a little bit less concentration to read, if you know what I mean. I don't know what to do. I think I should probably have lunch before I attempt to film and stuff. Also got a few just laptop things to do, which I probably have to do after I film, because although it is getting lighter every evening now, it still gets dark quite early in the grand scheme of things. So yes, need to utilise that light whilst we have it. I know I said I'm trying to be more on top of work, but at the same time, does loads of stuff happen before lunch most days? No. In normal times, I'm like a pre-lunch worker, like morning is my best time. I burn through as much as possible so I can finish as early as possible. But at the moment, I'm trying to give myself a bit of grace, and just slow mornings seem to be where it's at for me at the moment. So yes, I try and tell myself, as long as things get done, doesn't really matter where in the day you do them. So slow mornings have been where it's at, which I think I mentioned not too long ago either. I think lunchtime first. Think I'm probably gonna have some filled pasta. Nothing surprising about that. It's kind of usually a sandwich or filled pasta or eggs of some kind for lunch at the moment. It's just too much to be fancy for lunch. Lovely ones. So I just finished filming my January books video. In fact, I might keep my iPad on my face. I seem to be lighting it a bit more. And got a few packages today. Baby's bouncer has arrived. I remember having a discussion with one of my friends a few years ago, because I used to like watching One Born Every Minute. They recommend you don't do that if you're hypnobirthing or about to give birth, because it's not a good representation always of positive birth stories. But anyway, I used to like watching One Born Every Minute, and me and my friend were once complaining about how people said baby instead of the baby, or just saying the baby's name. However, since becoming pregnant, have I started saying baby? Yes. And it's not necessarily because I'm keeping the name from you guys either. although I probably will reveal it after she's born. But for me, it feels a bit odd calling her name until she's out. I don't know, is that weird? I feel like you fall into one of two categories. Either you immediately start calling them their name once you've decided on it, or it does feel a bit weird until you actually see them and like can interact with them. So anyway, she's baby in my mind at the minute. Anyway, baby's bouncer has arrived today. I bought the Baby Bjorn one that everyone seems to love. It's very sleek looking as well, which is good. It will suit my mum's kitchen very nicely back at home. Maybe I'll get that out later. I don't know whether Zach actually plans on getting it out the box because we have to transfer all this stuff back to London at some point. And I'm trying to work out whether getting everything out the box was actually a productive thing to do or not. Anyway, I got a couple of other packages today. Got my Blackwell's one. I think my book haul should have gone up already, so you will know that I was missing a few books in that haul. Paradise arrived. I think I took it upstairs. It's in the same style as the copy of Tar Baby I got because I really like those vintage editions of Toni Morrison's books. But today it looks like we've got The Way of Kings. I didn't realise how absolutely tiny this is. Let me get a normal book so you can see. It's a standard paperback. So it's one of these little ones, which is good because I have little short shelves that I'm always trying to find books for. But I bought this copy rather than the more recent copy because I just preferred the cover because it's a little bit more retro. It's so not going to focus, but anyway, I'll link it up down below. Yeah, I liked this more retro cover than the new kind of whitish one that they've been doing, which I assume is more standard paperback size. I don't even know when The Way of Kings was actually published. It sort of looks like this might be an American edition actually as well. So 2010, so it's a fairly recent book. It just has one of those fun, sort of cheesy-ish fantasy covers. So yeah, I liked this edition, and it's tiny and fat. And we like it. Also, the other day, I needed to buy some new earplugs because I sleep with them every night and I do use disposable ones. I try and reuse them a few times before I dispose of them. But I was thinking that just can't be good for the environment to use disposable earplugs for the rest of my life. No one need worry that I will not hear my baby with earplugs in. It might be that I end up not wearing them when she's here, but I imagine it might help me sleep a little better because I won't hear every tiny movement, but I will certainly hear crying because I can still hear things with my earplugs in. Anyway, so I looked up reusable earplugs and these just arrived today. They're called Happy Ears reusable earplugs. Each pair lasts many months, clean with soap and warm water to extend life, and then you can recycle them when they're finished because they're not foam or whatever my normal ones are. Now I am quite married to my normal ones, I've got to say. So we'll see how these go. And I think when you buy your first set of Happy Ears, they give you like various different size options. I don't really know actually how big my ear canal is. My current ones are very squishy, but I'll let you know how I get on with them anyway. Trying to find reusable, recyclable alternatives to disposable stuff that I use. They seem very, very, very small. I don't know if you can see that. Like super, super small. Anyway, obviously, like I said, finished my book video. So I'm going to retrieve my laptop. I need to do various other bits and then we'll see if I have time to edit my book video as well. We also have another NCT class tonight. Those have been going well. We're only just getting on to like looking after the baby stuff and we've been doing a lot of labour stuff, which I feel like I already had a fairly good knowledge base on. I feel like I have a fairly good knowledge base on looking after baby stuff as well. In terms of what you actually learn, I'm not sure it's worth it. And I will also be doing the PVC postpartum course like I mentioned before. And I feel like that will probably cover a lot of stuff as well. And buying the combined hypnobirthing and postpartum course from PVC is like still half the price of doing the NCT courses. So I think in terms of learning stuff, you would probably be better placed to do some online courses or whatever. But in terms of meeting other people who are expecting babies at the same time as you in your local area, probably is worth it if that's important to you. If you are a person without a lot of friends in the nearby area with babies. Also, I think even if you are, and even if you have friends in the nearby area with babies, knowing people who are literally due at the same time as you could be quite useful. I think that's the major benefit for me to doing the courses. Right, let me retrieve my laptop. Actually, before I do that, I did want to show you this because I just think it's so cute. I bought one of these ridiculously expensive docker tots just for little supervised naps downstairs when we're at home, or just basically putting her in it on the sofa so you're not worried she's going to fall off or roll off or whatever. And I got it in this gorgeous William Morris print. How nice is that? This is my favourite that I saw, definitely. Yes, expensive, but it's so pretty. Don't know if it's going to be a necessity for me yet. I have a feeling it will be. Obviously she's not here yet, so I don't know. Hi my loves, so I hate doing this on vlogs, but it has been many hours since I last spoke to you. Was on the computer right up until our NCT class. Had a very speedy dinner in the 20-minute break. It's like 2.5 hours long, so it's really long. Then went over and watched Maths, Married at First Sight, with the fam. So it's been a while, and that's like an hour and a half long, but I always watch it a little bit late, at least half an hour late, so I can skip the ads because that's too much. I don't know what it must be without the ads. It must be about an hour, do you think, Zach? Without the ads? Without the ads, yes. Just over. And after I said that about the NCT course, of course today was quite informative, I thought. Didn't you think, Zach?
Yeah, it was most informative one.
Of course, I've not done the postpartum course with PVC yet, so I will compare them, whatever. And I imagine there will be some repeated information. But yeah, it was all about breastfeeding today. And I do think, even though I felt like I had picked up various bits and bobs over the past however long I've been pregnant, I thought it was informative. So there's that. Anyway, I thought I'd show you this because it's really quite cute. So we booked a stay with a baby moon with the Newt in Somerset. Really, really lovely hotel that Zach's been desperate to go to for ages. It looks real nice. Of course, we did not go on this trip because of lockdown. I don't know what we were thinking anyway. Just, you know, living in a dream world. We've rebooked it multiple times now. We were going to try and squeeze it in literally in a couple of weeks in the hopes that lockdown had ended. But of course that's not happening either, which is fine, you know. Lockdown is important. It's not the end of the world, and we've rebooked it for summer. Fingers crossed we'll be able to go. But baby will be out, so she will be joining us on this trip now. Anyway, we received this rather lovely package, which I just think is real cute. Zach, you might have to help and be the hand picking it up. We have got, what's this, tea?
No, I think it may be soap.
Oh, it's soap, yeah. Sage soap, nice.
I think it's soap.
Maybe smell. Oh yeah, nice.
Not too sage, there's not too much stuff in.
We've also got, none of this is gifted or anything, by the way. This is just a pleasant surprise from the Newt. But yes.
Technically a gift now.
Technically a gift, yeah, but not gifted in the official way. Blood orange pickle.
You just put it with like a charcuterie board.
Okay.
Patties or something like that.
What have we got? We've got windfall chutney, warming spice chutney made from our Somerset fruits. This looks like a bottle of something.
Bottle of cider. Probably.
Yes, a bottle of the Newt's own cider. So Somerset being famous for its apples. And I also just really appreciate the graphic design there on the logo. Okay, Kingston black cider. What's the difference? Different apples?
Different apples, surely, I think.
Oh, and an apple juice.
For Jessie.
Yes, for me now, I can actually consume this, obviously. Not that we're in focus, but anyway. Anyway, just thought that was really sweet and nice, and
Thank you,
a thing that a nice hotel would do. So we were impressed, especially because
nice.
they have been super nice. Zach's email chain with these, the poor receptionist or whoever's organising bookings at the new is extremely long, with all the rebooking and just everything happening. So very, very excited to go. We're going for a couple of nights. Okay, we're opening the bouncer, people. It's not going to be the most exciting thing in the world. This baby is real cute. So this is one we got, but not in this pink shade. I don't even think that they make that pink shade anymore, because that's pretty cute. It's, yeah, dark grey. There we are, guys. I mean, she's not going to care that it's so plain, but it does look really very sleek, doesn't it, for a baby? You can get a little toy thing, which I think I might get when she's a bit older, if I think she needs it.
What do you want on top?
To put like here, yeah. I looked into bouncers, rockers, swings, looked into all of that, and I just got myself very confused, and it felt like especially the swings are super bulky, like the seat swings, and like really quite mechanical, and I was like, I don't even know if she'll like that kind of thing. It's possible she won't like that bouncer either, but it seemed like quite a compact option that she probably will like, even if it's just to sit in, sort of so she's upright so she can see us and as we wander about the room, even if it's not to actually bounce to bounce in. Obviously she'll be able to bounce it herself when she's a bit bigger. So that was my theory, because I just thought all the other ones looked very hardcore, but I thought this was a good option, like the Docker Tot, to just put her in. But yes, unlike the Docker Tot, like I said, she can be a bit more upright so she can see. So those are my two sort of putting the baby down when it's not bedtime or nap time sort of situation. Yes! I'm gonna get ready for bed now. Be back in a sec. Zach's wandering around getting ready for bed, so, and it's quite creaky. So I apologise if you can hear that, but it is time for bed now. I've just been trying to catch baby's movements on camera because she is having a little party in there. But of course, as soon as you stop recording, it's like there's an octopus in there, and then you start recording and nothing. I swear, they have a sixth sense. I'm getting what I like to call fizzy rib, which I often get when I'm lying down, or hunched, so I have to be like super straight backed all the time. But she must, my organs or she herself, in fact I know it's her because I had a scan the other day and I know that she's up, her bum's been up under my ribs quite a lot, under my right rib specifically. Must be pressing on a nerve or something. Anyway, it gives me fizzy rib. It just feels like my rib is fizzing. It's not painful, but it is really, it's such an irritating feeling. So I need to stretch out a bit more and push my belly out a bit to relieve that. Anyway, just a few evening complaints. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I will be back soon with more. I am trying to pre-film a little bit. I don't know whether that will come to fruition. It's mostly the editing, as I was just saying to Zach. Filming, not so much of an issue, but getting things edited is going to be tricky because it's just a time-consuming process. Anyway, I'm going to try and pre-film some stuff, so I don't know exactly when all these things are going to go up, but I will see you soon, I hope. Thank you for watching today. Yeah, bye.